What have you done now?
I broke the Polestar 3! I broke it.
We will fix it.
I broke it. Oh no.
It's a little town with Jokkmokk.
Yeah.
And a lot of fun, but same every day. So on Friday evening we
go to the pizza place
and take a pizza and I go, wow.
So how much time of the year do you spend up here in the winter? A lot?
A lot. The test season starts in beginning of December and end in March, end of March.
Last week, Polestar flew me to Jokkmokk in northern Sweden in the Arctic Circle to test the new Polestar 3. I was very lucky to have Chief Test Engineer Joachim Rydholm as my passenger. Not only was this a very special day and event, but this is honestly one of the best videos I've ever done and the most fun I've had in a long time. Joachim kept pushing me to really test the capabilities of the new Polestar 3 and it impressed me big time. So hope you guys enjoyed the next 22 minutes of unedited footage of me pushing the Polestar 3 performance to and beyond its limit on an ice track. Hey guys, and welcome back to Jokkmokk in northern Sweden. As promised, I'm going to make a video with Joachim from Polestar, the legend. For you guys who have seen some of Misha's content and other content on YouTube, you should be a familiar face. Please tell us who you are and what you do at the Polestar, Joachim.
Yeah, nice introduction you had there, but yeah, I'm working at Polestar as Chief Test Engineer, which means I'm a part of the chassis team, vehicle dynamic team, and my job is to tune shock absorbers, tires, bushings, anti-roll bar, and make sure that we got the correct DNA in the Polestar cars. How the car should perform on normal road, and also when you take the car to the limit. That's my job.
So when CEO Thomas Ingelout says we are going to take on the performance electric SUVs and electric cars like Porsche and other manufacturers, and he sets that goal, it's your goal to actually make it happen.
Yeah.
No pressure.
No pressure.
No pressure.
No, but it's not only me, it's a team.
You're a team.
Yeah, and it's important to explain that we are a team. It's not one-man show, but I'm the lucky one who have to,
You're the lucky one who has to make it happen.
Make it happen.
So you have to make it happen. Of course, you said you are a team, but you are the head of that team and you have 25 years of experience in this company or in Volvo and Polestar and doing chassis tuning in general?
In chassis tuning in general, and I have done more than 28 years test season up here in north of Sweden, driving on ice and snow.
Up here, more than 28 seasons?
Yep.
Wow. And I wanted to make this video because talking to, one of the people who are responsible for how this car turns out dynamically, how it turns out feeling-wise. We want to go left here or right here?
It's up to you.
Because there was a car here on this track, but we can go here.
Yeah.
We'll take the left one?
Yep, it's
okay,
fine.
Then we'll take the left one. But you are the guy who makes this happen, right? So you have this experience, and I think this experience is really important because today in 2024 we have a lot of new startup car manufacturers, and they may have the same ambitions as Polestar has. They may have the same ambitions as other companies, but there's one thing is having the ambition, the other thing is turning your resources and making that ambition actually happen. And this is where your experience is vital, right?
Yes, that's true. I mean, I'm not a fast learner, but during 25 years I have picked up a few things, what's important for when you're tuning a car and where to tune. I mean, up here, when it's minus 30 degrees, if it works here, it works everywhere. And family. I know the area around here where I should go for testing, handling, where I should go for testing
Yeah, exactly.
comfort, and yeah, that's the thing you hopefully will feel today when you drive a Polestar car, that we have that experience and know how to tune the car.
Yeah, and so I am very interested in steering feel, in how a car handles. Personally, I drive a Porsche Taycan Cross Turismo, and the reason I drive that car is because the way it drives. The first time I drove a Taycan, I'm in love with this. This just feels so intuitive and natural and positive to drive, and Polestar have set a very hairy goal of competing directly with some of the best legacy manufacturers with a lot of experience. And I think this is where your experience actually, you are a startup, right, Polestar, but you are a team of engineers that come from Volvo, who have 90 years experience building cars. So all of this competence, all of this experience has been built, as we say, on the shoulders of giants, right? You can't just go out and purchase this competence. You have to acquire it over decades, right?
True. And yeah, that's what we have done. And I mean, we start from 2017 with Polestar 1, that we create a halo car, and try to also create our DNA with the steering precision, what you talked about before, how the car is damped. It should be well damped, not hard but well controlled, and also how it accelerates, how it loses grip, how it turning in, all that things we put in Polestar 1, that we create our own DNA, and then we bring that to Polestar 2, which is a driver's car. And now we are here in Polestar 3 and bringing this DNA into a SUV segment. And hopefully today you will feel that we have this steering precision, the well-controlled chassis in an SUV take.
I mean, I'm impressed about this. I've already filmed one video where you were in the passenger seat and I got to rant for 10 minutes, but doing this active driving here, driving this car on the limit, dancing with it on ice, like a Disney show. Oh, there we got it going really sideways, but, yeah, but it's so well tuned. I mean, applause and congratulations with a fantastic driving car, because again, I'm not the best driver in the world, I'm not the most experienced driver, and far from the best driver, but I think that is essential to why this is so good, because when I'm driving this car, I feel like a very good driver.
And that's the thing where you sit and do an interview, you're talking and you're driving and sliding car what you just been driving for 10 minutes, and you feel totally in control.
Yeah.
And that's our DNA, that the driver feels that he's driving a car.
Yeah,
you are the one who tell the car to turn, and the car turns.
Yes, exactly.
And it feels light and safe. I mean, normally I should be a little bit afraid, but I feel
normally you should. Yeah, normally you should be the nervous one.
Yeah, but I just sit here and relax because we have done our homework.
Yeah.
And yeah.
No, I mean, there are a few driving basics, like you have to understand the dynamics of a car and what the car does. And of course, being from Norway or from Scandinavia, a lot of experience driving on snow and ice, and also our driver's license training we have here in the Nordics is very extensive. We all get to drive on like icy conditions to at least experience it, but also just having a car that does what you want it to do intuitively. Like, I look there, I steer the car there, and the car goes there. If I go a little bit too hot into a corner, I get a little bit of push on the front axle, and then I step off the throttle a little bit, and this car has active torque vectoring on the rear axle, which also works off throttle, so it gives a little bit of tuck on the inside wheel and just makes the car rotate just a little bit. It is so impressive. Oh, okay, we're crossing a little bit of the pass.
No, yeah, but
and and the car just gives it. Oh, I want to rotate a little bit. I give it a little bit more throttle, and then Do I think I could try this car without any assistance on?
Of course, we do that. Then we switch it off. Now
okay.
it's you're on your
now
own.
It's me. Now this is like when I drive my Taycan, my private vehicle in Mexico. In Mexico. Yes, in Mexico, because that's where it's allowed to do it in Mexico. So it's not in Norway; it's in Mexico, and it was 20 years ago. So it's
okay. You had driving license 20 years ago?
No. Yeah, well, I actually had, but no, it's just this internet joke where every time you talk about something that's you're not supposed to do it, you did it in Mexico.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so now we're gonna put the power delivery into performance, and then we have it being, then it locks the rear, right? Where we have.
So now we can.
And then it's the suspension is in nimble and one pedal driving is in low. Oh yeah, then we get the rotation really aggressively. That's really nice. So that feels so positive. So we have ESC turned off now, but will it let us
slide?
Hit
the floor.
It will let the slide. Oh yeah, it will. It will. Oh my god.
Still, you're a little bit shy. I would say
I'm
you're
a little bit
style, but maybe you can push a little bit more.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see if we can push a little bit more.
Yeah.
I don't want to go into a ditch. We already had somebody do that already. Oh, it feels so nice. Oh yeah. Oh, there, I just want to feel the toe and the tip-in of the throttle. Oh my god, there's so much grip.
Yes.
When the ESC is not intervening, we can just lean on the mechanical grip here, or the IC grip. Oh my god, the steering also really nicely weights up. Yes. I mean, this car became even nicer to drive. I've been complimenting this car on the way it's been driving with ESC on, but oh my god.
Beautiful.
Wow. Oh my god.
Yeah, but still you have to be careful with the friction, like in this corner.
Of course. Yeah, this corner here.
But
this corner here.
Accelerate, and it will turn. It will rotate.
And then we want to do side.
Accelerate. The car is just follow your instruction.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. This is a little bit. Okay. Let's see if we go.
And it should, as you said, easy to drive.
Yeah, but it feels so. It feels so intuitive.
Yeah, and that's the trick.
Okay.
When you should create a car which is fun to drive, but also the driver feel that he's confident in the car. He feels and think he's a good driver.
Oh, yeah, this turn can really get really.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Everyone should feel that in a Polestar.
Yeah.
The average driver should just jump in a car and feel, it's a car for me. And that's in our DNA. I can't hit the floor. Beautiful.
Wow. Okay, so there's a little bit of intervention there. It doesn't allow me to go completely bananas, but it really lets me push the car. Wow, Joachim. Wow. This is such great fun.
Yes. Perfect.
And also the steering weights up so nicely. It gives me real resistance, and you can feel the weight of the car. Oh, that's a little bit too tight on that.
That was the curve I was.
Yep, this is the one.
Accelerate.
Okay.
And the car will rotate.
Yeah, the car will rotate. Okay. Wow. I'm even more impressed about this car in this video than I was in my first impressions video.
What will happen in the third one?
Yeah, what will happen in the third? That's the surprise tonight, right?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, this is really fun. It's now fogging up a little bit, so let's put on some of the defroster here.
Yep.
Is that on now? The defroster is on the. Just give it a little bit of Scandi flick there, a little bit of throttle, and then. Okay. Now I'm really trying to get into the. Okay, this is. And the steering is so tight and precise, and you can even, when you want to brake in before you turn in, it will actually.
Keep on. Accelerate.
Okay. Now I'm getting a little bit too warm here.
Perhaps.
Okay.
But it works.
Yeah, it works. It
And
works.
remember, you're driving without ESC.
Yeah, I'm driving
Connected
without
now. Yeah.
EC now.
So you're on your own.
Yeah. Wow, and we're on ice. This is something else. This is really.
But still, this corner.
This corner. Yeah, this is the. So this is the one you don't want to go too hot and too. Into.
Yeah, but I have designed that curve.
Yeah.
So you need to brake inside the curve to experience
Yeah,
how
you do.
ABS and ESC works.
But now we're just flicking it side to side.
Yeah,
It's just.
you're doing very well.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. Well, you made a car that is really nice to drive, and then.
Yeah, turn in that direction you want to go. And accelerate. Super.
We're doing a full 4-wheel drift now.
Yes.
Shit.
And that's after 20 minutes of driving.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't laughed this much since I drove a 911 for GTS a few months back. That was on asphalt though, and that was really fun. But
Yeah,
this car is.
but to bring that car out on asphalt, on ice, and
Ice.
see how fun you will have.
Yeah. Well, it is a handful. I got to drive a race spec 718 Cayman a few weeks ago. That was just didn't want to do anything. That was on some studded winter tires also, but rear wheel drive and really poor underlying conditions. It wasn't even fun, right?
Okay.
This is fun because this car allows you to play. I mean, this car makes you a good driver.
Yeah.
Even though I completely missed the turn there, missed the apex, I'm allowed to just save myself. Joachim, wow. And then now
And
we're
keep
just
on
going.
driving. Yes, no, that way.
Yes.
You go totally sideways. Yeah.
Okay, and then we can go. There we go. I'm just a little bit
Yes.
scared going too wide. but it's gonna be,
No. It's just snow.
It's just
It's
snow.
snow.
It's just snow. Wow, this is fun. I hope this camera guy here is getting our drifts.
Yes, for sure. Come on, turn that. Perfect slide. Perfect.
Oh my god, I haven't had this much fun in a long time.
But you're doing well.
Thank you. Well, I mean, again, I got to drive a few weeks ago on the ice with Continental, and I drove Cupra Born, I drove a 718 Cayman, I drove a Mustang Mach-E and a Tesla Model Y, and I didn't feel I had any driving. My driving confidence was at an all-time low.
Okay.
Because none of the cars really wanted to do what I wanted to do. But this is completely different. But I think it's the cars. I don't think it's me then.
Well, it's a combination. I can feel that you have good car control here. You know what to do, and you are.
You feel like, or I
Okay.
don't feel like.
Yeah, I feel like.
Okay, so I do have good car
yeah,
control.
you have.
My
but,
intuitions are like good.
yes, but it's a new track, new
Yeah,
car,
sure.
and the surface here change all the time.
Yes, exactly.
It's good grip. It's slippery. But I must say, you and the car
Yeah.
doing well.
Yeah, exactly. I think the car helps me to become good. And I've been, growing up in Norway, we've been doing this in winter.
Yes, around the center of the town.
Yes, we've had
Because,
old Volvos, we've had
yes.
old BMWs, we've done this every time we have a little bit of snowfall. We have a little bit fun.
Yep, I know.
And these old cars a lot of these, like, I had an E34 BMW 5 Series when I was younger. My friend had a Volvo 240. None of these cars have any assistance systems.
No.
So this is how we learn to drive.
Yeah.
And then driving a modern car like a Tesla Model Y or something else, which has these modern,
Go there.
which has these modern assistance systems.
No, you're. Yeah.
It's so counterintuitive, but you've really tuned this car to feel and do what we want to do.
Yes.
Because you tuned this car first without any assistance systems, right?
True.
And then you just
And then
put
you
the
just
layer of
add it
safety on top.
Yes. So what you feel now is how the basic chassis, anti-roll bar, spring, stampers works. And then on top of that we add ESC system. And that allows, and you get the feeling that now you're pushing pretty hard here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're chasing this other guy.
I see that.
But I feel so confident. I mean, I feel so...
And that's the main thing with when you're tuning a chassis. Now we're everywhere.
Yeah, now we're everywhere.
Yeah, but when you tune a chassis, it's so important that you tune it for a driver.
Yeah, exactly.
And when we are up here and testing, I mean, we do many months up here.
Yeah.
Before we say that we are done. Keep on.
Oh yeah, okay. You wanted me to keep on.
No. You should have full throttle there.
Yeah, exactly.
So you just slide. You're a little bit. How should I say? You have to push the car.
Yeah, you have to push it.
Stick to the line you have decided.
Yeah, stick to the line. No, I don't think. I just had a disconnect there between. I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking.
No, and that's
maybe I was thinking. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Instead of doing.
Maybe you were a little bit early also in the entrance of the curve. But
and
what
also
did
there,
you do now?
I actually lost it.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
It's quite slippery there.
It's quite slippery. Oh my God.
No, but the thing is that, as you said before,
this
is a car for people who love to drive cars.
How do I put on the front wiper?
Just turn it around. One more. There you have it.
Oh yeah, and then I have to turn this off. Okay, so sorry, what were you saying, Joachim?
No, but the car. But during the last 3 years, in every decision we make when we tune the chassis, make sure, will the customer, will the driver love it?
Yeah.
If yes, we go for it. If no, okay, we skip that.
I think we can make this turn off.
Do you? A little bit too late. Yeah. But take track number 1 now.
Yeah, we can do number 1 now. Yeah. It's a little bit slower. Okay.
Well, but it's also very tricky.
Yeah, it's also this is
tight
the tricky
curves.
One. This is the tricky one. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm getting a little bit warm in here, but it's. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. What were you saying?
No. Go ahead. I think your face tells.
We're in turtle mode.
What have you done now?
I broke the Polestar 3. I broke it.
We will fix it.
I broke it. Oh no. Okay, so that gives us. I mean, we've been hard pressing this car for a really long time now. So 30 minutes, 20 minutes on camera. We found the limit.
Oh no. Yeah. We're going we take a fika and
we'll take a fika. We'll take a fika. Yeah. Before we continue this video, I just want to give a huge thanks to Zaptec with their Zaptec Go for sponsoring today's video. The Zaptec Go is a small, cool, and stylish home charger that can charge up to 22 kilowatts and will work with every electric car on the market, including a Tesla. The Zaptec Go is so good, it actually won Best in Test in the Norwegian Automobile Association's test of chargers in 2022. So if you want to support the channel, if you want one of the best chargers on the market, go to the link down below, find your country, click on the link and purchase one from there. Okay, we've now come back to the hut here. We're gonna do a fika, but I think we're just gonna end this video. This was a really fun video, Joachim. Thank you so much for joining.
Pleasure.
It's really fun hearing about your baby, the Polestar 3. And as we talked about a little bit off camera, is that I've talked about the steering feel in this car so much, and I think we can maybe end on that because you said you spent a lot of time
We have spent thousands of hours tuning the steering up here in whole Europe. For many years we have been working with the steering to try to improve that and get the feeling. Because it's very important with the communication with the car. So when you do slide, you feel that, okay, I'm in control. You get that information from the steering wheel. And therefore it's very important for us, and I'm glad to hear that you noticed that and appreciate that.
Well, I'm glad you did it, because I think this is something that has, you know, been less and less prioritized with new cars. And I think it's enthusiasts like you. I mean, you it shines through your whole being that you love working with cars, you love what you do, and you want to make the best product possible. And within Polestar, it seems like from you and the other engineers I've been talking to, that you actually have the freedom to do what you want.
We are allowed to do our own take on the Polestar in the SUV segment. And we're not competing with someone else. We do our own thing. And then it's up to you to compare where we should be.
Well, my comparison is that this is one impressive product, and the way this drives the steering calibration. And it's not only like, okay, we're having fun here, we're enthusiasts, we do this for a living, we're a very small minority of who actually buys these cars. But I think what's important is that the work you guys put into calibration, steering feel, and just the way the car drives is as apparent here as it is on the streets of Oslo, or driving on the E6 through Gothenburg, or driving in LA, because the inherentness of the underlying engineering and the hours that have gone into the product is felt just parking your car. I remember the first time I drove a Taycan, the first 100 meters, just driving out of the parking lot, going like this, I'm like, this is something else. And also the first thing I did when I hopped into this car, I did this, and I'm like, this is something else also.
That's true. That's true.
So thank you so much.
It's my pleasure to have you here, Chris.
My pleasure to be here. I'm so privileged and glad I'm invited here, and I can't wait to drive this car more. I hopefully we can do this again on asphalt.
Yeah, I hope so too.
I can't wait.
But you remember, everything goes very slow up here.
Yes,
when you drive asphalt, you have to be a little bit more
You have to be a little bit more.
Yeah.
So,
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, me too, me too. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please drop me a thumbs up down below. And for more car content, as always, please subscribe. See you guys later, and goodbye.
Bye-bye.